Puppies are undeniably the cutest things ever, even if they're cartoon characters. But have you ever stopped to think that very soon Bluey's show will be filled with new puppies from the next generation of characters? Bluey's Puppies. And one of these new members appeared at the very end of the latest episode released. Surprise! We can see that Bluey has continued the healer's lineage and has at least one puppy. And we see that he's very much like his mother, at least in behavior, and wants to hunt like his granddad, just like the little blue pup did years before. But at the same time, he must also resemble his father, whoever he is, as the episode left that information up in the air. Of course, everyone imagines that Bluey either started a family with Mackenzie or started a family with John Luke. Whoever our protagonist married, she's definitely not having just one baby, which means we'll probably see more Bluey puppies in the upcoming episodes of the 4th season. But besides the protagonist's son, we have other puppies confirmed for the series' future. Check out with us now the 10 puppies set to appear in Bluey. Frisky and Radley's Puppies. If you watched the episode The Sign, you must have been so entertained that you didn't notice that at one point, after Radley and Frisky announced they were staying in Brisbane, we see Chili and her best friend talking in front of the healer's house. And at that moment, we see Chili with a very surprised expression, happily saying she couldn't believe it. And from Frisky's expression, it seems she was delivering some very good news. Certainly, Bluey's godmother was telling that she must be expecting Radley's first puppy, which would add another little one to the healer family, and the girls would gain another cousin. This fulfills both Radley and Frisky's dreams, as they mentioned wanting kids before they even started dating, indicating that this will be just the first of many puppies this couple will surely bring into the world. And I'm so excited to see them all. Bingo's Puppy. In the episode Surprise, it's clear that Bluey isn't the only one wanting puppies. In fact, it almost seems like Bingo wants to be a mom even more than her own sister. So much so that she ends up having 4 imaginary puppies, meaning she really wants to be a mom. And many fans of the show ship Bingo with a character who only appeared once, Dougie. Although the two never met in the episode we saw him, they both have a great love for the same toy, Turtle Boy, and who knows, maybe one day they could play together. In many people's minds, this love for the toy could expand into something more. Who knows? If all this really happens, some fans have imagined what this family would be like and how the future couple's puppies could be. I just think their names would be more common than the names Bingo gave her imaginary puppies. And since the video's theme is this, today we'll talk about #puppies. Only if you find puppy dogs cute, of course. Brandy's Puppy. Another puppy that's already confirmed for the next season of Bluey is Chili's nephew. Like Frisky's puppy, he'll be one of the girl's new cousins. We still don't know if it'll be a boy or girl or what its name will be. Also, it's not certain who the baby's father is, leaving the appearance of this future puppy of the series open-ended. But we can't imagine that he might resemble members of Chili's family. Maybe if it's a boy, he'll look like Grandpa Morty. Or if it's a girl, she might look like the mother of Brandy, the grandma Bluey never met, which would be really cool to see. Or the new baby might resemble the father we haven't met yet, but he'll surely be very cute. Indy and Rusty's Puppy. Now, let's enter the realm of imagination that Bluey's show itself makes us think about a lot. After all, we can see that in the show there are some couples who will definitely form a beautiful family in the future. This is certainly the case with Indy and Rusty. Since the little puppy realized that the little red Kelpie had a knack for being a good dad, she invited him to play family with her. Very clever. And since then, they always play together, where she's the mom and he's the dad. The only problem is they haven't decided who's going to work and who's going to stay home taking care of the baby. Since we already know Rusty will be a professional cricket player in the future, Indy will probably have to let him go to work. But they certainly make a beautiful couple, and the future puppies will surely be part of the new generation of puppies we'll see in the upcoming episodes of the series, as they'll be the same age as Bluey and Bingo's kids. Cornelius and Terriers' mother's puppy. Another probable puppy that's yet to appear in the series and will be part of the same generation as Brandy and Frisky's puppies will be Winton and the Terrier's younger sibling. As we saw at the end of the episode The Sign, the couple finally made their relationship official. In fact, more than that, they're living together, and it seems Winton and the Terriers, along with the couple, will form the biggest family in the series. And to seal the deal between the two, nothing better than a little puppy to make Bluey's show even more filled with adorable dogs. And some fans even imagined more or less what the result of this relationship would be. I found it really cool. I also think Winton will be a great big brother. Mia and Captain's Puppies. Another couple that we're sure will form and become a couple soon are Bluey and Mackenzie's older friends. We can even say that the two are a preview of the same thing that will happen between Bluey and her classmate. At least that's what Calypso's explanation implies, because exactly the same feelings that Captain and Mia have for each other will be the same thing the most shipped couple of the series will go through when they reach their age. In the case of Mia and Captain, we can see that besides being classmates, they often meet at other times, as we see at the end of the episode Curry Quest. Also, in one of Bluey's storybooks, there's an image of the two watching a movie together. Of course, all of this is the natural path for the two to become a couple, maybe even in the next season. And in a few years, the relationship will evolve as they grow up, and then they can get married. I like to imagine that Bluey and Mackenzie might even start their relationship at Mia and Captain's ceremony party, which would be really cool. Then, naturally, Mia would have puppies, and the two would form a beautiful, happy family. And if you're a fan of Bluey and cartoons, we have a tip for you. Click on the subscribe button down below. That way you won't miss our next videos. Snickers and Honey's puppy. Now, let's talk about a bomb that's between the lines of the show and practically nobody noticed. Contrary to what many think, Snickers doesn't seem to have a crush on Coco, despite the two getting along very well and knowing each other since they were babies. In Bingo's birthday episode, we see the two classmates, Snickers and Honey, playing together, just like Bluey and Mackenzie. So far so good, but what few people noticed is that at one point, the two stare at each other for a while, and it seems like something more is going on in that look. At least that's what many fans understood, including me. So, it's only natural to imagine that the two might very well have a little Snickers puppy in the future with lighter fur like their mother's, which would be a perfect mix between the two. Chili and Bandit's puppy. We can never rule out the possibility of Bluey and Bingo getting another little brother or sister. At least, that's one of Chili's great wishes, as she makes it clear she still wants more babies. Although Bandit thinks 2 are enough. Anyway, if the Blue Pup's parents have another puppy, we like to imagine it would be a kind of middle ground between Bluey and Bingo, having both blue and caramel colorations. That would be really cool. Who knows if this becomes reality, and thus we would have another puppy that would be part of the same generation as Frisky and Brandy's puppies. I'm sure many of us would love to see that. Chloe and Jack's puppy. Another couple that Bluey fans have been shipping a lot lately is Chloe and Jack, mainly because the two characters love to do many outdoor activities and don't have any other pairs directed towards each of them. In fact, there's nothing in the series that really indicates the two like each other, at least for now, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. In fact, some of us, fans of the show, have even imagined what the puppies of the two would be like, and I have to say that this couple and the puppies look really good. After I discovered this possibility, I think I became the person in the world who most wants to see this happening now. After all, the more puppies the better. After all, it's the characters who will be changing diapers, not us. But for sure, the next season will bring many novelties among the puppies and Bluey. If you're looking at the screen, you'll see 2 really cool video options for you. We've separated them so you can keep watching fun stuff. Just choose and click now. Simple and fast.